Good evening, and welcome once again to a lovely Tuesday night here at the Broadcasting Lounge. This is Doug, and we are here tonight with Wayne Bloor, one of the OGs. How are we, Wayne?
Yeah, great, Doug. Looking forward to this one. Bit of a part oval, part street track. Going to be a bit of carnage, maybe a couple of yellows and some pile ups, eh?
Yeah, it should be good. We've got just a minute left of warm up ticking on by. We're here with the Div 1 boys, and we're at the Daytona the road circuit for round 9 of the SimLabs Championship.
Yeah, 100%. And what else we got going on? Bit of race tech sponsorship this week. Looking forward to those guys. We'll share a link to their Facebook page after the race or early tomorrow and let you know what those guys are all about. Yeah.
We can do all of those things.
Yep, stream's sounding and looking good, Doug. Alright.
Awesome stuff, and there we go. As the car there pops into the wall, it must be indicating checkered flags out there on track. Cars will be getting ready, set to grid.
Yeah, 9.5 Sim Sport, Sean van der Meulen.
Yeah, it won't click off him just at the moment.
So we got 30 in the sim tonight, and what have we got? 2 race control and 3 in the broadcasting lounge. So 5. So yeah, what have we got? 25 races ready to hit this track.
Have indeed. A good number of people turned out for tonight's race, which is certainly awesome to see as we do come into our three quarters of the way through the season.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. Autumn rolling into winter. So
Yep.
if you haven't already, buy a sim, get in beside the log fire and get racing. So Darren Lobb, number 1, Daniel Heddershire, number 2, Leo Henning, top 3.
Yeah.
Ready to green.
And a different start for everyone tonight behind the
Oh,
pace car.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Bit of a rolling start.
Yeah, so we've got Stefan McCarthy, and he qualified in 4th. And then it's Peter Vanderberg in 5th over Simon Heddershot. Then it's Roger Forbert and Sean van der Meulen. Leon Weir and Jono Gibson bring up 9th and 10th. So this will be a good bit of battling happening, between those boys. But
Jason Cossey, Gerald Ecclestone. Hasn't Jared come a long way?
Sure has.
Rolling 12th spot quali there, but bit sneaky, some clean passing, and yeah, it's been good to see his racecraft finally sinking in. Love it. Alright, first corner into it.
Yeah, just jump on the roof here of Jono Gibson, sitting there in 10th spot. He's going to bring us up, keeping the field nice and packed there as the pace car peels off. Waiting for the green flag to go, and there we go, it's up and underway.
Very cool.
Oh, there's disaster stations up the front already, by the look of it.
Yeah, looking a bit crazy.
Stephen McCarthy already managed to move up into P1, that 3 spots off the start there. Darren Lobb dropping down a couple, and Daniel Heddershire dropping down a couple spots there also.
Yeah, reasonably clean. Haven't seen too much data pop up on the on the screen here. So pretty full on information race information package we have here. SDK live timing keeps everything ticking away. We can keep an eye on what's happening and know what these guys' lap times are and who's hit what and who hasn't. And yeah. Oh, who's that getting loose out there, Doug?
I think that's Michael Jones that I've just clicked on there. We're just getting a bit loose as he came around onto the back section there of the oval. Just having a look at a couple of the comments rolling in there. Nathan Cadman out for a wee while. Had an op on Monday. So he's out for this week at this stage, and he also stated that the rolling start was a good call to make. It stopped everyone doing 180 starts, and by that we've seen a few of those. It's happened in the GT3 series of times gone by. Few people's tyres still not quite warm enough coming down into turn 1 for the beginning of lap 2 there. Jason Cossey falling out to the back of the pack there. Yes, starting up on the slope side of the track of the oval, trying to get underway often causes the cars to either spin down or spin up. Spin right round in front of people, so never a fun game trying to play that when you're wanting to get up and moving.
True. Did your live timing just come right, Doug?
It is certainly very glitchy, numbers and names popping up around the place. So
probably going to be just fine now. How's it going?
Say. Yep, it seems to be working and transitioning not too bad now.
Very cool. Do you want to know how I know?
Was it because you had yours open?
It must be the same file. So it was stuck where I had mine, so that's interesting. Might be doing that again.
There we go. Yeah, no, running nice and smooth now as we look at Peter Vanderberg, who's sitting there in third spot, the Misfits race entry there.
Yeah, let me know if things change. I've just opened another file, so.
Nah, sweet as.
That is quite a hard case.
Which is interesting, because now that you say that, I can see that my Allports logo that I had in the top corner of the screen is now not there. Funnily enough, so I'll go and put my one back there now.
Yeah, you do that, Doug. You put your one there.
Big thanks to SimLab there from Allports for looking after our main season sponsorship.
Yeah, 100%. Love it. Very cool company. Need some race parts or sim parts. Jump in, have a look at their website. Allport Motorsport and SimLab. Leon Ware holding on tight round there. Quite an angle there, Doug. Look at that. Nearly a 45. That was a pretty steep angle.
It's pretty up there. Leon, I'm wondering, he might be running a bit of new gear tonight. Saw a post, I think, earlier in the week or late last week that he'd got a wee birthday present from another sim supplier, one of the boys. It's got the vehicle out there racing tonight in this race. I think this car might show which one that is. So yeah, Leon doing his thing in the Team Jigsaw. Up 2 spots, sitting 7th there comfortably at the moment.
Oh yeah, we always say top 10 SuperCars NZ. It's pretty handy. Jason Costi had a bit of an incident. What have we got going on there?
Let's have a looky. So Jace was having a bit of a bad run earlier, and maybe he's just not quite still in the rhythm of things. No, that's
Hasn't settled the car, and yeah,
no.
these Gen 3s are a lot more difficult to get used to, from what I've heard. Bit more difficult to drive than the Gen 2s.
Yep. Been quite a big talking point about that over the last few weeks. People saying how they, in all honesty, they're not enjoying the car. They're finding it very hard to get their head around as far as setups go and race balance. It's either all at the front and nothing at the rear, or it's got everything at the rear and nothing at the front. And when you seem to think you have got it balanced, it transitions from having everything at the front or rear to having nothing at the front or rear all in the same corner. So get your head around that one and play the game. It's
So it's performing like a female then?
yeah, split personalities. Is that what you said?
No, it's interesting though. Are the guys in the real world having problems as well? That'd be the question. Whether iRacing is up to date with what's happening with the real supercars. It'll be.
Yeah, and this one as well dropped.
Yeah, Leon Ware. Yeah, saw that. Dive off, dropping some spots.
I have a look. I
Down
wonder
to 24th.
if Leon was just
Fully floored. Where are we?
any wee touch, or did he just get the braking point wrong?
Oh, too wide through that chicane. Oh, through that corner. Yeah, interesting.
It was a bit of a hard one to see there. So I'll go back to that and have a look from a different angle.
Could have been a bit of netcode. He's down at 24 if we could find out. Drag him up. Is he down there or?
Yep, didn't see his name. Oh, so he was still trying to keep the car balanced, and then it was just running wide, and just got tripped over the front of, I think it was Leo Henning, maybe. Yeah. No, Simon Heddershot, I believe. Yeah, no, just unfortunate one. But a lot of our, again, like a lot of our fast guys, just coming unstuck, not gelling with where things are at.
Should I see if one of these race control guys want to give us an update, eh?
Sure.
Alright, give me a sec.
Not a problem. While Wayne pops off there quickly, we can see some close battles taking place around at the minute. Down to Graf and Jono Gibson there. Very, very tight.
Yeah, bit of action going on down there, so yeah, Sean or Aaron are going to come and give us a bit of an update once they got a bit of breathing space.
Once they've found some fresh air for themselves.
Yeah, good point.
Nice. Well, I see in here Billy Manson's joined the chat, and he's put his shout out there for Billy Rowley, saying go Billy Rowley. There he is. There's a bit of Billy Rowley, and he's sitting there in 9th spot, up 6 spots currently, into the top 10, just ahead of Jared Eccleston there, and chasing Darren Lord.
There we go. Good stuff, Duck. Reasonably clean race. Be interesting to see what race control has to say. Can't wait for that.
Yeah, it's don't think there's been too much untoward as far as people not.
Wake up, Doug. Wake up. Wake up.
Yeah.
No,
as
she's looking pretty green on. Pretty green on. I got a Jono Gibson crash. How long ago was that?
not too long ago, and he was sitting there in the top, just in the top 10. So have a gander and see what happened with him.
Jono Gibson, Reaper Racing.
Oh, so
Oh, so just a parked car in the middle of the track there.
yeah, parked KSR
KSR.
car. Yeah, that'll be. I believe that'll be Russell Pepperell. Is he?
Yeah,
Sure
that's
he's
right. Yeah.
the only name out there from KSR here this evening, and I've actually got some data on him having a moment. So let's have a look and see what might have caused him to have a bit of a bad moment, as we just caught the tail
Tucking
end
in, holding his line there. Very cool battle pack. Oh, just got the slightest little nick and
yeah.
turned the car. Yeah. Might have been that incident they were dealing with a little when I jumped in race control earlier.
Yes. And that's the thing, it's just a small thing.
Yeah, Alan Scott, Race Tech, trying to chase him down, give us some more data on Race Tech. Like I said, we'll find out a bit more and we'll throw that on our Facebook page and a link to what those guys get up to and what they do. So, yeah, Alan Scott, one guy that races with us, SuperCars NZ, certainly catch up with him.
Oh yes, wicked. So at the moment, Stephen McCartane, the leading the race. I'm actually going to have a quick look back towards the start of the race on how Stefan got the
Got the leap.
got the leap there on Darren Lobb and Co. So I would say.
And holding his line, but only, what, 0.4 seconds of down lob. Hanging around there, it'll be interesting to see what he's waiting for.
So, yeah, that was just all a bit messy from
Yeah, 100%. Was that,
Leo Henning and...
Yeah, Leo Hemming just missed the...
Darren and...
Cut the corner something wicked and... Certainly lucky nothing untoward happened there. That was a bit of a shortcut, wasn't it?
Was. While everyone else was going off the track trying to maintain the pace, he just had to dabble the brake and turn in at the right point and come out the other side, and he was smiling.
Easy peasy.
Just like that.
Mm.
So, yes, there we go. So, Stefan leading over Darren Lobb, who sits, again, quite comfortably, only half a second behind in the second spot. So, watch and see what happens with him over the next few laps. Currently lap 8 of 27, soon to be lap 9.
Yeah, no doubt they need some gas along the way, and yeah.
Peter Vanderberg there, up to sit in the third spot.
Yeah, doing very well, Peter Vanderberg, along with Sean van der Meulen.
Yes, and a shout out there from Zoe van der Meulen there, saying, "Go Sean van der Meulen, number 451."
45195 SimSport. Got the setup, must be doing well. 5th SuperCars NZ. That's pretty up the order there, Doug. Isn't it?
Yep. He's fourth spot there actually, and up 4 from where he started. So.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Looking very handy. Simon Heddershire, the spot number 5. Just a touch ahead of Roger Forbert. And then Leo Henning, the grey car there, just sitting off the back.
Yep. walked by T1. I love it.
We've got Darren Lord, first of the PSR cars, and up 8 spots to be sitting there in 8th. It's a very, very good drive.
Definitely.
He has got Jared Eccleston there sitting pretty close, sort of just within that half a second and just under margin.
Oh, yep. So best laps, top 6 down to Roger Forbert, 147.78. Yeah, interesting. That's flying around here in race mode.
So fastest laps so far of the race. Purple name goes to Darren Lobb at this stage, 147.1. And also doing a 47.1, the guy in first place, separating between them is point
0.
What's that? That would be in 013.
Yeah, she's close.
That's minuscule. We've had Nico Cordia from Facebook Land saying howdy boys. I can almost just hear it said in his little South African accent.
Oh, very cool.
Right, is this what we're wanting? Yes, it is.
Must be still a bit happening in race control there. It's a bit of here's Sean talking over comms. Just didn't quite pick it up, unfortunately, but
Russell Pepperell and Blake Grenhall there battle it out for position 16.
yeah, good battle. That's where you see it all, in the mid-pack. A lot of yellow and orange numbers there, a lot of close racing.
Indeed we do. There's always someone worthwhile clicking on to have a follow.
Russell Pepperell just got past Blake Greenhill for P16. Oh. I don't know what happened there, but that looked a bit awkward for Blake. Do you want to... Blake Greenhill went off track. Yeah, bit of data pop up there.
Sure, there we go.
Oh, just touched from Russell and threw him into the midfield. Bud's okay out there, Blake? It's always Bill, eh?
It is.
Yeah. Just checking the spuds. I'm alright. Leave me alone.
So we've also got Simon Heddershide there sitting in 5th spot. He's currently just a wee bit ahead of Roger Forbert.
Show a lot of dominance, these fully floored cars, don't they? Leo Henning and Roger Forbert just playing around there. Leo keen as passed him on the outside there. Past Roger. It wasn't a bad pass actually, Doug.
No, it was pretty well done, wasn't it?
Yeah. Round the outside.
Round the outside.
Yeah, so he's hunting down Simon Heddershide now. Leo Henning. Very close racing.
Yep, and for Leo, it's just one spot away from being inside the top 5.
Yeah, but it's just going to see if he tries to take Simon in the same spot that he got Roger there. Which was just catching a draft down around the oval.
Yes, indeed, and it's
and
still...
then throwing it on the outside there and
Yep. And it's still...
cutting in front in turn 1, so let's see if he can pull it off again. Simon not letting him get a chance.
No.
Not letting him get a look. It is a cool pass if you want to jump back on it.
That one was the Leo Henning Roger Forbett.
Yeah, that's one for P6.
Yep. Let's have a gander there.
Yeah, so catching the draft, tucking the nose in, unsettling him, jumping out.
Sure.
And looping around it. Nearly gets Simon. Yeah. Cheers that, Doug.
Not a problem.
Bloody good.
Lap 13 of 27. There's a couple of cars in the pit lane at the moment. Taking a bit of a stoppage on time.
We got the Jono Gibson.
Yep.
Reaper Racing.
That's it. Russell Petrol has gone on and done his the lap before.
Yeah, so a couple of early pit stops.
Oh.
McCartan got property edge. Tumbling down the down the oval there.
And not quite a straight car anymore.
No.
Let's have a look here. They've got Dara Stefan passing Blake.
Ooh. Oh no! Just got loose. Absolutely loose.
Sorry guys. That's what
Oh
I'm doing
no!
Yeah, mate.
Oh no! I thought we liked that door, Doug. But oh well. Carry on, Sean.
No. Yeah, this is your show. I thought I'd just come in and give you, since you wanted an update of what's been happening, and a whole lot has been, I can tell you.
Oh yeah, cool. I'll lay it out, man.
Alright, so obviously at the start of the race we had a bit of contact, a few people passing, and so there was a readdress with car 9 and 35. Car 107, the old Jigsaw K, he called it an incident, which we deemed to just be a racing incident on lap 5, so there's no problem there.
Yep, we caught that one. Yep.
Yep. To be honest, car 35 has been in the wars, but he did sort of go up the back of Pepperell car 750 into the
that one as well.
yeah. So we gave him he's been on a bit of bad luck, Daniel Heddershide, but unfortunately we couldn't let that one go because it was pretty straightforward. So he got a 10-second penalty, and unfortunately he's disconnected from the race, which is he's had a bit of a hard run, so I'm going to let him away with that. But yeah, it just didn't work out for him tonight. So put that down to just come back next week and put the gloves on and go again.
Yeah, that's one. Good advice there, Macca.
Yeah, and then we've got obviously our great friend Blake. He's been in the action thick. We had a bit of a readdress, not his fault, with car 17. So we told car 17 readdress. Now the problem there is it didn't happen straight away, and car 28 Blake had a few issues.
Oh yeah, we saw him hit the
No.
wall.
But car 17 definitely had a lot of time to make the readdress and
Oh, okay.
didn't.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a bit of a post race to see what happens with that. Because at the end of the day, we gave an instruction, it didn't happen. So technically, car 17 should still have readdressed with the car 28. But we'll figure something out that's fair for everyone. We're not here just to bully everyone and take their points away. We'll think something that's fair for everyone and go from there. So
Nice.
that's the update. And there's been a few incidents that haven't been called in.
One
Yeah.
you guys were saying, yeah.
Yeah, we've seen a few. We had 43 in the back of Jono Gibbs, 666. So that was in the bus stop. Big heavy contact, but he apologised and Jono didn't call it in, so we left it at that. There's been a few others along the way, but yeah, it is what it is. It's a bit of a hard track. So hopefully we get someone that bins it in the wall and we can get a safety car out there and close this field up.
Yeah, I'm surprised that didn't happen with Blake. He got loose on the undulation of the angle of the flangle there and hit the wall. Yeah.
I love your terminology. That's a great, Wayne. It's good to see you.
Right, that's my race terminology there. Yeah.
Well, years ago you used the word wiggling, and I told you off for it. I like how you've changed it up.
Free traffic.
Yeah, wiggling through traffic. You've manned it up just that slight little bit more. Well done.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. There might be some wiggling tonight. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, as long as I don't have to hear you say that. So that's the race so far, and how you boys finding it? It's pretty action packed.
Yeah, it's cool.
Taking quite nicely.
Definitely.
Yep. It's started to spread out again. The old field. Some of the names have been keeping on have been nice and tight together through the race. Now starting to spread out, but hopefully once everyone's finished their pit stops, they might find themselves back in those thick of the moments again, because that's what we're here for. The awesome action-packed racing and passing.
Thick of the moment. Yeah.
I see we got Speed Tech down there, so thanks to Alan. I appreciate your support, mate. He did actually try to get in touch with me over the weekend. I was a bit busy. So that's cool to have him on board, and obviously all Ports and SimLab gear together. So
Yeah.
cool. Thank you very much, guys.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. Definitely, and cheers to Race Control. Without you guys, I'm sure these guys wouldn't be as in order and as well behaved as what they are. So very cool. Cheers, Sean. And
No worries. So,
and Aaron.
and because of Speed Tech and to Alan, well, what are you giving away? What are you giving away tonight?
We haven't figured that out yet. Maybe not. Might leave it a week. Bit far into the stream now.
Oh, that's right.
I think Dougley needs to go back to the Red Bull and vodkas though. Keep himself awake. He's yawning away there.
At least he's not snoring. As long as he's not snoring, I think you're onto a winner.
Yeah, 100%.
I've had
There's a bit of chat going on, so I better head off. But good luck with carry on with the call, guys, and have a chat soon.
Thanks for popping in, Sean. It's much appreciated, mate. Have a good rest.
Yeah, cheers, Race Control.
No worries, guys. Catch up. See ya.
Catch up. See ya. Awesome. Sean McNamara, Race Control, Original OG.
Yeah.
SuperCars NZ. Yeah, such a fun guy, eh? Love him.
Yep.
It's hilarious. And so into it. Crazy into it.
You've got to be. Like, there's so much involved with looking after a league, running a league, getting everything from... can't even begin to imagine like where to start, but it certainly doesn't go without our appreciation when we get together to have our wee chit chats every once in a while as an admin group, and you realise where his head is at with things and what his expectations are for everyone involved to do their part, and he's got a very strong heart for it. What I can see though,
very high expectations. That was incredible. If you shoot back to, where are we? It's Stefan McCartan passed Darren Lobb for P1.
cool. I can do that because that must have been close coming out of the pit lane. But I've just seen
Oh man, it was good stuff.
safety car out on
Oh, okay.
out on track
Yeah.
as well. So someone's had a bit of a moment by the look of it. Had a bit of a crash, and I can see Darren Lord's name showing as jumping to pits.
Oh,
So,
okay. Yeah. So Darren
but-
Lords asked for a tow, and oh, there we go. Nosed into the wall there. Here we go. Look at this for racing. Here's Darren Lord, right hand side of the corner there, of the screen
Wow.
there.
Yeah. Oh.
Having a hold of pit lane speed and flying out now, but yeah, that's come out Dickens behind Stefan McCartan. So
Heron
yeah,
Tens.
yeah, the old undercut didn't work tonight. Darren and Stefan McCartan obviously got something up his sleeve as well. So yeah, love a couple of really good races battling it out.
So do you
Highly
think
technical.
do you think everyone at the moment's running under like a full course yellow while the safety truck's sitting out there parked? Or has it been like
Look to be flying, to be honest, but whether Sean's got his comms up or what's going on there, no doubt they'll figure it out.
everyone here now has made their stoppage for the night. There was no compulsory stops, but the fuel number would have dictated that they needed to come in.
Yep.
And I'd say most people have opted to do that as close to the halfway, if not just after mark. And now that they're all going to be bunched back up behind the safety car, is going to be really, really interesting to see how the jump goes back up under restarting conditions. One I'll be really looking forward to, and it'll be pretty much a sprint through to the end.
Sprint to the end, definitely. Yeah.
We always love when these scenarios play out.
Groups and back up. Hopefully, no shenanigans, and that's another race team, by the way. If you guys are listening. Very cool. Oh, Nico, I still need to sort out your iRacing bucks, man. I see you watching the stream, so yeah, that's.
Well, is that why he's not here racing, Wayne? Because he can't.
Yeah, he can't afford it. Yeah, because they haven't paid him his prize money. Is that the story, Nico? What's happening? Yeah, I love it.
I always love having a good catch up with Nico. He's always got a good bit of a story to share. It's probably lucky that he
loves it.
Yeah, it's probably lucky that he finds himself on the podium so he can come in and have those chats in the broadcasting lounge at the end. But I tell you what, if that man ever gave up racing and wanted a career in the broadcasting lounge, I would certainly draw up a seat for him to come.
I was just about to say, Doug. I was just going to say, Nico, if you're bored, man, jump in the waiting room. We'll flick you in the lounge with us, and
100%.
Let's watch this race, eh?
100%.
Yes.
He's very knowledgeable. He's passionate, and
that's what we want.
Having the raced alongside a lot of these boys here now for a wee while, knows a wee bit about their traits and some of their thoughts and bits and pieces. Well, at least he'll probably modestly say that he doesn't, and it all comes down to a bit of luck and a bit of hard work on his part. But I think you've got to know your enemy as well on how these situations play out as well.
Yeah, 100%. So yeah, Nico, if you're bored, jump in the lounge right now if you like. It's up to you.
It'll only cost you 20 iRacing bucks. And we'll call it even.
I think it was 50 NZ actually. We gave the full whack away.
Whee!
Yeah. All good. Alright, race controller, just giving some instructions. Safety trucks going in, and these guys are about to scream again.
Woohoo.
Those V8s roar.
Yeah, it'd be an awesome thing to see, you know, a bit of a partnership, I think, between like NASCAR and the Gen 3 V8s. You know, like a bit of camaraderie there between some of the old NASCAR boys and the V8 boys now, especially with the Gizzy over there doing his thing. We've had Ambrose over there in the past as well. Doing that would be pretty cool. We could send the Gen 3s to something like Daytona, and we could see the NASCAR's take on something like the Adelaide Street Circuit or something.
Yeah, that'd be bloody cool. I'd love to see them at Charlotte at night. I just love that. That's so cool.
Yeah, that is a.
It's like my favourite spot to stream is Charlotte Speedway at night. It's wicked.
Yep.
Love it. Yeah.
I tend to like
Cool visuals.
I tend to like tracks with trees, Wayne. I don't know if you've ever picked up on that.
Yeah. Road America is where you go if you want to look at trees. Yeah.
VIR, it's another good one.
Beautiful track actually,
Spa,
Road America.
Nerbs. Foliage
These
camp.
guys have got some nice formation. Look at this lined up, ready to pounce. Stefan McCartan holding the line. Keeping pace, Stefan has control of the race.
Yeah.
There we go, launched, bang on the line. Well done.
Yeah, right on the line as well. It's sort of one of those, again, people go, oh, you know, it'd be good if they, you know, got up and running earlier. Oh, there we go, because they would see some big turnaround there at the back.
Yeah,
Was that Leo Henning?
Jared Ecclestone. Yeah.
Yeah, people say, oh, you should get up and running earlier because it, you know, congests the field too much. Oh, and there's more dramas, more dramas. Billy Rowley, Jared Ecclestone, Derek Lovegrove's names all
Oh, I love it. Yeah, okay.
popping up further down
might
there.
be another
well.
yellow yet.
It's like most people are moving away again under their own steam.
Yep. Yeah,
But,
people calling into race control.
Yeah. It's always a hard one. Yellows breed yellows. We've that's common across us and all other forms of motorsport.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, we got Nico in the waiting room. There we go.
Oh, very man.
Nico, how's it?
Howdy, boys. How we doing?
Good. If you click on Douglas Bickley's Dougley
Go live.
Douglas, whatever that is. Yeah, have a look at that. Jump on there. And that's what we're calling, man.
Yeah, there we go. It's a tight little battle here between Stefan and Darren, eh?
I was just about to say we'll put him to the test and see if he's actually watching. So we'll we'll jump on.
He's on it. He's on it.
We'll jump on someone who he's probably a bit more familiar with.
I got home a bit late, and yeah, good old Peter van der Berg.
Oh, is that how you pronounce it?
Well, you actually pronounce it as Peter van der Berg. That's how you pronounce it.
Holy, here we go.
Yeah, but it's Peter van der Berg. Yeah, the other old South African in the field here. And he's definitely pushing hard. Yeah.
Another
big battle up ahead, eh?
Yeah, another man true to your heart likes a good bribe boogie.
Oh yeah, bribe boogies. There we go. Bit of poiky.
Yeah.
There we go.
I take it that was pork, was it? Excuse the blatant New Zealander in there.
Dad, he said pork.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. No, I just got home and I thought, hey, quickly pop on, get some dinner, and I thought, boys alive. Div 1, they at Daytona.
They are.
Yeah, well, there's quite a few lining up there. So Simon Heddershide, Peter Vandenberg, or PT Vandenberg.
Right,
I
Ricky.
totally stuffed that up as well, didn't I? And Darren Love and Stefan McCutter, and certainly
That's
very
right.
close, very
Now,
close battle.
now, apparently Darren's South African as well. So how do you say his
He
name?
is. Darren.
Darren Lobby.
Yeah. Darren
No,
Love.
that was Scottish. You blew that, Doug.
Oh, look at this. Look at this fighting in one, eh?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we've seen a pass around the outside with the draft.
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
possible around there, but it's a bit tricky going through turn 2 side by side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. Yeah, he wants it. Darren Lobb wants it. And Peter's just going, hey, I'm going to watch this and see what
He's
happens.
gonna watch this, and hey, like any driver, if you're looking at a battle up ahead, you know one thing. One, there's the fact that they're slowing each other down, which means you're closing the margin, and two, if something goes wrong, you're gonna go straight through the middle.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Walk on by. Who did that? Was that you? You walked on by, didn't you?
I did walk on by.
Nico done that a few times, yes.
Yeah. Oh no, last week. Was it the GT3s or the V8s? Just trying to remember. Yeah.
GDs? Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
last time,
GDs.
Yeah.
Shows how up to speed I am. Love it. Cool.
No, it's been good watching the boys race here. Michael Jones, he was doing really good as well. Seeing that he's come up from Div 2 from the previous season.
Yep. Most
So we
definitely.
had
Yeah, Sean manages that really well, actually. Sean McNamara.
Yeah. I remember once or twice me and Michael had a good couple of battles there in Div 2. Oh, just touching the wall there a bit. The tow at Daytona is crazy.
Yeah, this is going to be it for
Oh, 3 wide.
Oh,
Jono Gibson trying to find a gap, diving on the inside. Who's he going to follow, eh? That's who do I tuck in behind here? Yeah.
Who's got the best tow?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Oh, and there you
Oh,
go.
no.
Oh, frame wide. There's the walk
and-
on by for the
and
night.
Jono walks on by.
Jono Gibson's
Just
got
walks
the
on
walk
by.
on by. Yeah, we need a bit of a
sound
sound
clip.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Walk on by. Walk on by. Yeah. Love it. Very cool.
Oh, very
Always
good.
come up with some crazy stuff, eh?
How's Nico been getting on though? Anyway.
Oh, been good, boys. Been good. Just life-wise, crazy with work. But yeah, doing really well in the racing front, and obviously prepping for the big one, which is Nord's 24.
Nice.
Yeah, very cool. Love how into it you are, and always welcome in the lounge. If you ever can't make a race, jump in here with us, man.
Oh yeah, boys,
100%.
definitely.
Yep.
Definitely, we'll do that.
There's another big one coming up next week as well. Nico, do you know a wee bit about that one?
That's the MRX Enduro.
Mate, see, you're bred for this. You are bred for this. That kind of
Love
thing.
it.
You throw it like Wayne or like Sean or Shannon. They're like,
I might have picked that one up, but only just. But yeah, far out.
Yeah,
Would have been luck.
I'm definitely going to prep for that one because I did do round 1, so I'm definitely doing round 2.
Very good. And it, new way we're playing it out this year. One MRX enduro round per season to make up the remainder of the year. 4
Yep.
races.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and unfortunately, I'm going to be missing qualifying because I've got my last Porsche Cup race for the season. So I'm going to be missing qualifying, but I will definitely be there race day. That's for sure.
That's not too much of a problem there though. Sometimes, especially with the long endurance battles, we've seen a few people who have not qualified and even started from pit lane have come through to have very good results. Miss out on the cluster of turn 1, 2, 3, 4 through to 29 throughout the race, and they've also done a little bit of walking on by.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping to have a good race. I'd love to. I remember very vaguely at the moment that that MRX Enduro 1 didn't go too great my way. But new to the car, and just had to get my head around the things, which is V8.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. What have we got? 4, 5, 6, 7 cars in a row there just battling hard. Yeah, what are we talking? No traction control, no ABS, Nico. Loving it.
Yeah, big power. Love
it.
Yeah.
Cool. So that
this
that tidies up that question, because obviously you would have probably caught us at the beginning of having that conversation about how some people have not really gelled with the car. They've been finding it quite a bit pig-headed at time, behaving a bit like last year's missus that just doesn't know which way to go when you try to instruct it to turn one way. It's always trying to tell you about a shortcut going the other direction.
Did you say last year's missus?
Yeah.
Awesome. Anyway, keep going.
So, what's been your breakdown on the car?
I'm gelling with the car better than I think I did with the Gen 2. I find it slightly easier to drive.
Okay.
And I like the front end in a...
Oh, Stephen, I'm sorry. Right, carry on. Nothing major, but it was pretty crazy.
That was crazy. I'm loving the front end on the car. Once you got the setup dialed in, and me being me, I love a brake bias that's quite far forward, so I find it better in the car. Starting to wrap my head around these setups in them, and I think the main attraction to me to the supercars is just those downshift, especially if you've got the actual sequential shifter and you heel and toe the car as you downshift. It's
100%. Yeah,
it just makes the driving experience so much better.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And you heard it here, guys. So hot tip from Nico. Put that brake bias forward.
That's just me. I got told I was crazy last week in Porsche Cup. I was told I'm crazy and I don't know what I'm doing by putting the brake bias that far forward. But I said, hey mate, I'm only 7/10 off you, says I'm doing something wrong.
And you bet the guy that was calling you crazy. Alright, here it is. Look at this. Darren Love just darting over the back.
He's writing his name on that bumper.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, full signature mode, eh?
Oh, give him a little tap. Come on, get out of my way.
And I bet you of anything that this man here is absolutely loving it as well. He's a born and bred racer, and he gets into this thing, and you know that he'll just be absolutely having a ball of a time, putting that car where he wants to, and knowing that he's getting into Darren's head because he's getting that bit of sign language or Morse code action happening. So he'll be living it up, and he's got the car well squared up, well pointed. You see how he's managed to get that car
for sure
up onto that embankment. It's just almost driven away, and
given Darren no chance for a draft.
Yeah, Darren's car's again probably set up completely differently, a bit more slippy, so it pulls him back in through the faster sections, and that's one thing we just heard from Nico before. You can spend your time dialing it in, trying different things, but I think once you've found something that's as close to what you want it to behave like, you just go with that, and then it's just a matter of working on minor adjustments on yourself.
Here it
is. Again.
Get your big ugly Camaro out of my way. And he's run wide. Giving Peter Vandenberg the chance to walk. Not quite. Wow.
Almost there.
Yeah, far out.
Yeah, look, once you got these things dialed in and you've got your setup that works for you on these supercars. If you know the saying, if it ain't broke.
Yeah, definitely. Cool
Yeah,
battles.
don't
cool
throw
battles.
another roll of duct tape at it, eh?
No, definitely not. Leave it. Let's go.
Yeah.
It's been a pretty tight battle all race, man. It's been crazy up the front.
Mm.
Darren has definitely brought it this round around.
Yeah.
He has stuck to Stefan like glue.
Yeah, he's an amazing driver and dominated SuperCars NZ for many years, Darren Lobb.
Yeah. I think the one thing that I've enjoyed, Nick, and I've only driven this car only and I mean very, very briefly a couple of times, was it felt more natural to drive it when things weren't quite going right, or if it was doing something odd, it was because you could guarantee you knew why.
Yep.
It was either you were doing something that it wasn't going to like anyway, or you were trying to do something that you weren't able to pull off.
No, definitely. I mean, I do feel this car's easier to drive than the Gen 2. I really struggled with the Gen 2 when I just joined the iRacing front. And
Oh, flashing lights,
go.
black flag.
There
That's
it is.
it. Man takes the checkered flag.
Yeah, wow, what a buzz, eh?
What a drive by Stefan, man. That was crazy. Look, he won the race, but probably driver of the day's got to go to Darren. He stuck it to Stefan. That was insane.
100%.
That was crazy.
Yeah, that's a good podium there. Those three, those
Yeah.
guys have done really well. So well done to Stefan for P1, Darren Lobb P2, Peter van der Berge de Breiging,
However we pronounce it.
Bruswest sausages,
Breibreiki.
Breiberge with the porky. And then bringing it home,
very cool.
4th spot, Simon Heddershod over Sean van der Molen. And then we've got Roger Forbert and Trent Bennett. 8th and 9th, respectively, goes to Dion de Graaf and Russell Pepperell, KSR entry, and qualified 10th, finishing 10th, Jono Gibson. So, great race by those guys there inside the top 10. And well done to the other drivers for doing it. And honourable mention, I'll make that one there as well, as you mentioned before, Michael Jones is finishing there in spot number 11. So great result for him moving up from the Div 2 team up into the big boys of Div 1. And just outside, knocking on that door of finishing in the 10. And we've said it before, anyone on the 10 or in the 10 here at SuperCars NZ, you know they're usually a flyer. So,
You're doing well. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
but well, there we go.
Very
It's,
cool.
that was nice and exciting, and truly it was a great pleasure having you come jump in and have a wee chit chat with us, Nico. And
Oh, thank you very
we
much,
do,
boys.
we do mean it any time if you find yourself not able to get out there onto the track to turn some wheels, just come and have a knock on the door for the lounge, mate. You can jump in and commentate with us anytime.
Oh,
Yeah,
mate, thank you very much.
I think I just sent you a link to the broadcasting lounge, so you should be able to see that in your Discord now, hopefully.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, and we'll get you to wind up the evening, Nico.
Oh, oh, putting me on the spot here.
Oh, we just thank everybody and tell them how awesome they are, and then we wind her up.
Oh, thank you very much for telling me that I'm awesome. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, no, definitely. Thank you. Hats down, Stefan. Congratulations. Great win. Great drive out there. Thanks to all the boys that joined, obviously, for tonight's race at SuperCars NZ. And thanks to you, Doug and Wayne.
Yeah, and our sponsors.
Our sponsors, SimLab and Allport Motorsport.
Yeah, 100%. And Speed Tech today, our weekly sponsor. So
Our weekly sponsor. I missed that, unfortunately, on the race brief. But yeah, thanks to Speed Tech.
Nah, you're right, man. You just read the brief next time.
Yeah, just remember, bring your polished apple. A teacher will teach you, bro.
There we go. I'll take some notes for next time.
Very good. Awesome stuff. No, that's been a pleasure. Cheers, guys. Wayne, it's been a pleasure having the OG back in the lounge alongside the new G of Nico Cordia. This has been Doug. It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you to those that tuned in and were watching. And we'll catch you on Thursday night as we do it all again in the GTEs. Have a good one.